Alrighty, so I took one trade today. It was sort of not really a scalp, but I ended up getting stopped in profit for just a small win. But I didn't trade all of this in the morning. We just exploded off of news and then sort of consolidated in here. And then at 3 o'clock, we had a really deep retracement, finally coming back into OTE of this range. And from this displacement move here, very bullish in this range. Zooming in a bit more. We had this like 5-minute here that ES held very well. Zooming in some more to the 1 minute right at the end of the day. We had this massive wick here. Consequent encroachment would be somewhere around there. So respected consequent encroachment of that wick. We had an SMT here at these lows. Displacement up. We had a 1 minute. And then once we held the 1 minute, I entered in long. I was going to take it up to this level here, which is a pretty big move, or pretty decent move for sure, 12.5 points. At one point I was up about 10.5 points, but I wanted to see pretty much us just remain very bullish. Like, I wanted to just see this series of down close candles here just immediately act as support, like right here, and just continue to bounce to the upside. So I just trailed my stop down, ended up getting stopped out, and this was like a little turtle soup here where we just took this low and then immediately bounced back up. But this is right at market close anyway, so maybe I should have taken something off, but that's hindsight. I only had one contract. If I had two, I probably would have taken something in here. Only had one. Arguably should have just left it at break even here, but I just wanted to see us remain very bullish. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The reason why I took it, end of day, it's 3:30. Ton of generated liquidity here. Look at all of these highs still intact. Relative equal highs here. Or not relative, exactly equal highs here. I expect all of this to become the draw on liquidity tomorrow or whenever in the future. So, and I've just seen things like this before because I've tried to short things like this, and I've gotten stopped out plenty of times where when you have a massive bullish move, like this is just a retracement. This is not displacement to the downside, even though you might be viewing this as like a market structure shift. It's not. We just have a huge range that wasn't filled in all day. Finally fill it in to some extent and immediately get bought back up right at the end of the day. So that was pretty much my bias. I was just expecting us to just immediately get bought, especially based off of the time. It was right at like 5:30 that we started to push to the upside, or sorry, 3:30 that we started to push to the upside. NQ ended up being the better trade here. Like, if I took NQ, I took ES or MES because it was technically like the stronger one with the SMT. But if I had done the same thing, like same trade, like I would have never gotten stopped out here if I had put my stops this low, because we had like an SMT here, and then I would have pretty much just rode it into the close, which would have been, let's see, somewhere along this big wick candle. but let's say, I would have gotten like $60 out of this. It's also because one NQ contract is definitely, worth more than, or would have more price fluctuation from like a monetary standpoint than one MES contract. So, I wasn't going to take 2 contracts here. It was right at the end of the day. I kind of had to have a little bit wider of a stop just because of, how much we were moving here. Like, I had like a 4.5, 5-point stop, I think, right there. So I didn't want to take like a, I don't know, $40, $50 loss, like right at the end of the day. So, just one contract, stopped in profit. So, it is what it is. So, hope you guys made some money. I'm happy with how I was, just very disciplined throughout the day. So solid. I gotta try to keep up with the discipline. I think I'm doing decent. Tomorrow I probably won't trade because I hear, I think I might have said this in my last video, but the day before NFP Friday is like apparently terrible to trade. So maybe I'll just do some paper trading or just tape reading. So yeah, with that, hope you made some money. Quick video today. So if I take a trade in the next couple days, I'll make a video. So enjoy. Peace out.